Massive Wagons.
That's us.
How are you?
Oh, good, mate. Yeah, good. Good, excellent. Yeah. Good to be here.
Yeah, good. How's your day been?
Yeah, it's been amazing. Yeah, we got here quite early this morning, to be honest. And we just come off stage about, I don't know, half an hour ago, something like that. It was absolutely banging. Yeah, it was
good crowd.
Yeah, it was a great crowd. Yeah, I think stage 2. I mean, we've been here a few times as punters years ago, and always liked stage 2. To be honest, it's just like a natural bowl, a dip, you know, and it's just a great atmosphere, and it's really great to be able to play it, you know.
Good, yeah,
absolutely awesome.
And a couple of years ago, COVID hit, everything got shut down, and you had a record out, which I guess what you had planned got impacted on.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was one of them where we'd actually recorded the album. We were recording it, watching it on the news, like going, "Oh, this looks serious," and then about a month later, everything shut down. And we were left with an album, and it was like, well, do we still release it or not? And we were like, yeah, let's crack on. But at this point, not quite realising just how big a deal this all was. So we released it in July, naively thinking, oh yeah, we had tour it in October or November. When this is, I'll go to the Winchester and have a pint and all that. And then it just went on and on. So we ended up doing the entire kind of album cycle in lockdown.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was cool. Everyone's in the same boat, so it wasn't like everyone else could do it and we couldn't. You know, no one could do it.
Yeah.
So it was still a level playing field, and it forced us to think creatively. But I think we did it justice. You know, the album Justice, and then we toured it eventually in September 21.
Yeah.
And it was just great to play them songs after a year and a half of it.
How did these songs go down live with the fans?
Oh, the what, sorry?
He
was putting me off him over there.
How did the new songs go down with the fans live?
Today? Yeah.
Well, just over since you came back and you were able to tour it.
Oh yeah. Oh great. Yeah, it was. Well, to be honest, it's weird. Obviously, over lockdown, because we couldn't go out and play it. We were sort of doubling the sort of. Everyone was online and YouTube, and the singles were out. So it was odd because by the time we come out to play these songs for the first time, people knew them and they were singing them because they've been listening to the album and stuff. Yeah. It was a really strange experience, but it was really cool. Yeah, it was amazing. We're the great fans, you know. We have.
Good.
Love
and
our fans.
It's of course been a couple of years now since that record dropped, and people always want new stuff. So have you guys thought about the next record?
Yeah. Well, it's recorded. We finished recording it a couple of months ago, and it'll be out in October, hopefully, and the first single out at the end of this month. So it's good. It feels like I know it's a cliche, but it feels like we're drawing a line under the last albums, and this is a real. I think this is our best work. Yeah, I would say that, wouldn't I?
You've got to.
I've got to, but I do. It's strange. Yeah. I'm really happy with the songs.
Good. And how's it sounding compared to the previous records? Is it do people know it's going to be Massive Wagons when they hear it, or have you tried something a little bit different? Has it gone in a different direction?
Oh, it's pure jazz. Pure jazz. No, we're always kind of like pushing the sound a little bit. We never take a big hard turn in one way or another, but we slowly over the years steered it into something I think is quite unique. You know, this kind of. I think it's fair to say we've got more garagey, a bit more punky, a bit little less classic, if you know what I mean. Something a bit more modern, for better or worse. It's not necessarily intentionally. We're just kind of that's the way we write, and it's all going that way. And this album, I would say, is the most unique sounding album. I don't think there's many bands doing what we do, recording and writing music like we do now. So. That badly, you know, we were alone, and we're completely alone in that department. But no, I think people will love it. I think it's a little bit more accessible to everybody, really. You know, breaking down those genre boundaries.
Awful music isn't a corner of the market we felt had been cornered enough, so that's what we thought we'd go for that. Like, you know, I think we're doing well.
Good. And when you guys kind of go into a studio for the first time, knowing that the next record is on the cards. How does it kind of start, and how does it kind of come together? Who comes up with the idea first and goes, right, I've got this?
Well, to be honest, it all comes, the music, everything starts mainly from Adam, and now Stephen's in the band. Stephen's done a couple of albums with us. Stephen writes his fair share of riffs and stuff, and they fire riffs over to me, really. The choruses and generally wait till they've got something going, you know, like a chorus and a verse and a bridge or whatever, an intro, and fire it over to me, say what do you think of this, and I have a lot of ideas written down all the time, big long list of stuff, just go through that, see what sparks, and then go from there really, and then I'll get with Adam, we'll have a playthrough and take it to the lads, and build it from there, really. Yeah.
And is that the same way, kind of, when it's done in the studio, when you're going to record it properly, or do you do it in layers, as in instruments part by part, or is it all straight live?
We always record it the same way. We record some the guide tracks where everybody plays together. We play the songs to a click, and then the drums, that'll be the final drums. So then you strip each part out one at a time. You take a guitar out, so then you record all the guitars to the other guide guitars and the drums. Yeah. So then you slowly build it, remove and replace, and finally we do the vocals. And I'm singing to like the final track, and it's all there,
Good. Excellent.
It's good. It's fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, if I remember rightly from when I did my research a minute ago, today is the start of a nice festival run and some dates to come ahead for you guys. Bet you can't wait to be going into Europe and doing more.
Yeah. Well, we're down in Dover at the booking hall next week, and on our way to Grasspop, which is a new one for us in Belgium. So that's exciting. And then we had a lot planned in Europe before COVID, but it all got kicked in the head. And a lot of the festivals and stuff, they were all rollover lineups. You see, so there was no slots.
Yeah.
You see, but that's sort of coming to an end now, and we've managed to sort of slide our way into weasel our way into some lineups, and it's amazing. We've never been so busy in Europe than this year. It's exciting.
So are you, obviously, when you go on tour, you're hoping to venture into Europe as well, and over to the States?
Oh wow, yeah. Well, I guess these festivals are a kind of a touching base in a lot of countries we've never been to before. Yeah. So Finland, Scandinavia, Switzerland, France. These are all places we've never been. We've done Germany quite a bit, and hopefully this paves the way for European tours. We have got something coming up with a band. It's not been announced, has it? Better not say. I'll get told off. We've got something coming up later on this year, so we will be in Europe touring quite a lot of places. But then, definitely next year I would like to be headlining some of these places. Just going out. Might even be small clubs and whatever, but you got to do that. You got to put the miles in, and it's exciting. As for America, no idea really. I mean, we're not actually been released in America yet. I know that doesn't mean so much these days with Spotify and YouTube videos and whatever the kids listen to. That Napster. But it's just logistics with America. You've got to have some sort of guarantee really, and we're two idiots, but we're too sort of long in the tooth to be doing it in the back of a Peugeot partner van or whatever the American equivalent of that is. A Chevy, I don't know, Bulldog or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Massive Wagons, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers. Thank you very much.